If you're looking for help fixing your Mr. Heater gas patio heater, look no further. Our comprehensive Mr. Heater gas patio heater repair guide will explain common issues, provide tips, and maybe show you how to repair your appliance. Issues with lighting up the pilot. There can be two significant issues with lighting the pilot in a propane heater. The pilot may light up temporarily or not at all. In case the light lights up but blows off almost immediately, there is an indication that the propane gas cylinder has leakage or there's a malfunction in the tank. It could also mean that the burner is clogged. If that's the case, you'll need to ensure that the cylinder is working well and is filled up almost 2/3 of the way. If you use your heater rarely, then there is a high chance that bugs and spiders may make their way into your pilot assembly, causing an issue with the lighting up of the pilot. A common symptom of this issue may be the pilot blowing off right after it has been lit for a while. Finally, make sure that all the connections are tight, especially the one between the pilot assembly and the gas valve. If they are, you might want to do a quick leakage check after they have been tightened up. Better yet, clean up the pilot assembly for the best results. The propane igniter won't fire up the heater. Many gas patio heaters are equipped with a spark igniter, aka sparker, a small electrode that ignites the pilot light to get things started. Over time, spark igniters fail. If you can successfully start the heater with a match or lighter, the igniter is probably the problem. To test the spark igniter, use a screwdriver to remove the screws holding the screen around the main burner, aka emitter screen. This will expose the ignition assembly, which consists of the spark igniter, pilot tube, and thermocouple. Hold down the ignition switch to visually inspect for a spark. If no spark is detected, you may need to replace the igniter. To replace the spark igniter, note that it is usually secured to the ignition assembly by a single retainer nut that can be removed with a wrench. On the other end, it's usually linked to the ignition switch wiring with a push-in connector that can be easily pulled out by hand. Once you remove the old spark igniter, simply reverse the process to install the new one. You can purchase a universal igniter compatible with all patio heaters, or one designed for your heater's specific brand. Starting issues or reduced heat production. Outdoor furniture and fixtures accumulate dust, dirt, and debris when these elements stack up on a patio heater's gas or electric heating element. The heater may have starting issues or reduced heat production. If your patio heater has these issues, cleaning it could be all you need to do. To clean the burner or heating elements, remove the emitter screen to expose the burner or element. Because these should be kept dry, use compressed air to blow off dust and dirt instead of a damp cloth. Reattach the screen. To clean a gas burner's ports, remove the emitter screen and take a pipe cleaner or straw brush to remove dirt and debris. Once clean, reattach the screen. Issues with the tank. If you reside in a cold part of the world, there is a possibility that your propane gas tank might freeze during the season. In case you notice that your patio heater is freezing up, then you need to be sure that the tank is level. If this doesn't solve the problem, then you might need to get a new propane tank. The tank may also be out of order in case the pilot doesn't light up. There is a possibility there may be a leak in your tank. Alternatively, the pilot may be clogged. You can try poking the needle into the nozzle of the pilot to ensure that nothing is blocking the pathway. But before doing that, also make sure that the cylinder valve isn't completely closed. If it is, make sure that it is not opened completely. Close the valve entirely if you are attempting to clean the pilot nozzle. Once it's done, try lighting up the heater manually. If it works, there might be an issue with the ignition system. To get this fixed, consider getting it repaired, or better yet, getting it replaced altogether. Issues with the flame burner. The flame burner is one of the pivotal parts of the heater as they contribute to the most significant amount of heat that is produced. However, if you feel that it's low, it is an indicator of the gas pressure. Check the valve for gas pressure, which is being delivered. If that seems okay, check whether any of the pipes or hose is kinked or bent in any way. If everything looks okay, then it might be time to get a new cylinder. Turn the valve to the off position, and then replace it with a new one.